Now Luke Shaw onto Amrabat. Shaw seeing plenty of the ball inside this first quarter of an hour. Free kick to Manchester United this time. Foul on Bruno Fernandes just short of the halfway line. Garnacho to Shaw. Now Amrabat. Amrabat gives the ball away this time. Now Bournemouth look to come forward again. They do so from the left of the Manchester United area, and a shot is fired in from around 19 yards out from Marcus Tavernier, and Bournemouth give the ball away this time. Now Anthony has got space to play it forward. He brings it in centrally and offloads to Luke Shaw down the Manchester United left inside the Red Devils half. Shaw onto Martial. Nice play by the home side down the left. Now Reguilon gives the ball away, and Neto does the most sensible thing, clears his lines, and it's headed out of play for a Manchester United corner from the left just over the Bournemouth half. Put out of play by Dominic Solanke. So throw in which Reguilon takes. Now Martial back to the Spaniard Reguilon. Luke Shaw this time plays it forward to Martial. Now Onana, who likes to bring the ball forwards with his feet. Luke Shaw chips it down the Manchester United left and straight out of play for a throw-in to the Cherries. Iriola continues to bark instructions meanwhile to the away side. Now goes back and takes his seat in the Bournemouth dugout. The away side have it, and Senesi chips it forward, and there's an opportunity for Solanke from the right inside the Manchester United area, and he holds it up and decides to play the ball back. Now Marco Senesi inside the centre circle, played forward by the Argentinian, who gets the ball back from Marcus Tavernier. Now Ilya Zabani onto his centre-back partner Senesi, headed forward by Antoine Semenyo, and it's into the area, and Luke Shaw has it. Now onto Reguilon. Shaw again, back to the Manchester United fullback Sergio Reguilon, who's on loan for the campaign from Spurs. Bournemouth have it inside their half with Semenyo. Plays it back to goalkeeper Neto, and he puts his foot straight through it and sends it forward. Headed down by Luke Shaw this time. Free kick to Manchester United. A foul by Lewis Cook on Scott McTominay. 18 minutes played, and the score remains Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1. Free kick is quickly taken. Now Sofian Amrabat plays the ball back to Harry Maguire. Now Amrabat once again, out to the left to Luke Shaw. Shaw plays it forward centrally to the Frenchman Martial. Now he gives it to McTominay. Martial this time. Diogo Dalot's asking for it. He wins it and plays it out to the right to Anthony. Anthony cuts inside on his left foot. The ball was looking to be chipped into the area by Fernandes, and Bournemouth win it back and then give it away. Maguire comes forward with it, offloads it to Anthony. Now Dalot down the right, infield to Fernandes, back to Dalot. He's got Maguire on the overlap. This time Fernandes picks out Maguire. Back to the Manchester United skipper Fernandes. Now Dalot. Bournemouth continuing to stand firm and compact as they look to weather this Manchester United storm in the first 20 minutes. Now Maguire has it over the halfway line, plays it out down the Manchester United right to Anthony, who gives the ball away. A poor ball by the Brazilian, but it's recovered by Martial. Now back to Anthony inside the Bournemouth area from the right. Now Fernandes has it, cuts it into the path of Martial, and then it's dealt with at the back by Bournemouth. Throwing to Manchester United from their right, midway inside the Bournemouth half. Anthony, he has it centrally and then plays it out rather erratically for a goal kick to Bournemouth. And Ten Hag has a few words in the direction of his former Ajax player Anthony, but replays off that goal. It was a lovely ball in by Lewis Cook from the right, and a tame touch from Dominic Solanke, which diverted it into the corner, the right hand side of the Manchester United goal. Throw into Bournemouth down their left inside the Manchester United half, quickly taken by Milos Kerkev. Now Manchester United have it over the Bournemouth halfway line. Good defending though by Zabani. Now Bournemouth bring it inside the Manchester United half. It's with Marcus Tavernier down the Bournemouth left, and no foul. Play continues. Now Anthony does two step overs and then plays it back to Diogo Dalot. Now Onana in his area. He plays it out to Reguilon. Manchester United lacking creation and ideas in these first 22 minutes. Headed down by Bruno Fernandes, and there's nobody there. And out comes the onrushing Neto to gather the ball. The ball is with the Bournemouth goalkeeper Neto inside his area. Now he plays it out to Marco Senesi. This time he plays it out to Zabani, who fires it downfield, and the ball is headed on by Antoine Semenyo onto Kluivert. Now picked up by Semenyo. He's got options inside the Manchester United from the left. It's played in, and Solanke's header, and Bournemouth make it 2-0, but the flag is up, it won't count. The ball was chipped in the Manchester United area by Kerkez onto the head of Dominic Solanke. It was a good stop by Onana, and then Tavernier headed it past the Manchester United goalkeeper from around 3 yards out, but the Englishman was in an offside position. So Manchester United escape. Score remains Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1. Now Maguire has it, plays it forward to Anthony, and he played it on to Martial, who gave the ball away. Put out of play for a throw-in to the home side. Dalot takes. The ball is with the Portugal international down the right. A 1-2 with Anthony. Now Dalot brings it centrally. Plays it on the outside of his boot to Garnacho down the right. Chipped in by Reguilon. Headed away by Senesi this time. It breaks to Antoine Semenyo, who is happy to play it downfield, and the ball runs through to Onana. Now the Manchester United goalkeeper plays it quickly out to Maguire. Infield to Scott McTominay, who bagged a brace in the victory over Chelsea last time out at Old Trafford on Wednesday. Maguire to Anthony. Back to Maguire. Now Onana. Onana has it and plays it downfield, looking to pick out Anthony. Easily headed down though by Milos Kirketh, and Bournemouth wants a foul, nothing given. Manchester United come forward now. This is Reguilon down their left. It's into the area. Garnacho plays it across, and it's dealt with at the back there by Ilya Zabani, just when it looked as though Anthony Martial was going to latch onto it. Garnacho this time, he gives the ball away. Bournemouth look for a way out, and they win themselves a free kick, but Manchester United came forward and offloaded to Reguilon, and then there was an opportunity inside the area from the left and across from Garnacho. Now Bournemouth have it inside the Manchester United area, given away though, and now the home side look to conjure up something, having reclaimed the ball, and the ball goes out rather cheaply, and Bournemouth get a corner. A lapse in concentration involving Garnacho and Reguilon. So if Bournemouth were to get a second from this corner from the right, then it surely would be gift wrapped. So corner 2, the Cherries from the right will be Marcus Tavernier to take. Can Bournemouth double their lead? Tavernier in swings a header, and it's just wide. That was a good opportunity. The ball was floated in by Tavernier, and it found the head of Zabani, and it was inches wide from that right hand post. But it will be another corner to Bournemouth, this time from the left. It was headed out of play by Dalot. Corner is taken, and this time the ball is headed over from Dominic Solanke and goes out for a Manchester United goal kick. But the Red Devils certainly living dangerously as the rain continues to team down at Old Trafford. Onana picks out Luke Shaw. Now this time the Manchester United goalkeeper kicks it out to the left. He can't find Garnacho. Picked up by Semenyo, who fouls Reguilon, and Manchester United win a free kick from the left. Free kick is quickly taken. Now Amrabat. He gives the ball to Dalot. He can bring it forward. He does so. Looking to pick out Fernandes, who couldn't control it, and the ball runs through to Neto. Now the Brazilian plays it long. Headed down by Maguire and out of play for a throw into Bournemouth in their half from the left. Ten Hag continues to don a frustrated figure inside the Manchester United technical area. Meanwhile, throw in to Bournemouth. Thrown in by Milos Kirketh. Now picked up by Maguire. Given to McTominay. Reguilon looks to bring it forward and goes down under a challenge from Justin Kluivert. Free kick to Manchester United inside the centre circle, and a yellow card for Kluivert this time. Half an hour gone at Old Trafford. Manchester United trailing Bournemouth by a 0-0. Dominic Solanke with the goal. Now Luke Shaw offloads it to Garnacho. He plays it centrally into the path of Scott McTominay. Now back to Shaw. Fernandes. Shaw out to the left. Now Fernandes. Fernandes just asking his teammates for more movement. Now Anthony has it down the Manchester United right, and it goes all the way back to Harry Maguire inside the Manchester United half. Amrabat, he plays it out to the left to Luke Shaw, who's got space to float the ball forwards. He does just that, but gives the ball away. Now Neto has it inside the Bournemouth 18-yard box. The former Barcelona goalkeeper plays it forward. Now Bournemouth look to come forward on the attack. Dalot plays it down, but it's picked up by Justin Kluivert centrally. Maguire does well, and again Harry Maguire, who's had a good half so far, the Manchester United centre-back. Fernandes goes down under a challenge by Marcus Tavernier. It's with Anthony down the Manchester United right. He cuts inside on his left foot and goes down and smacks the turf in frustration. He wants a free kick, nothing given. Now Antoine Semenyo comes forward for Bournemouth down their right, inside the Manchester United half. Played out to the left this time, but he was expecting Marcus Tavernier to be close to it, but the Bournemouth winger was nowhere to be seen. So throw in to Manchester United, taken by Diogo Dalot. Now Maguire, back to Dalot. Martial offloads it to Amrabat. Now he plays it out to the left, and it's not kept in by Garnacho, and the Argentinian controls it rather poorly. So a throw in to Bournemouth. A shake of the head from Erik ten Hag. Throw into Bournemouth from the halfway line. Quickly taken, and Luke Shaw clears his lines. Throw into Manchester United. Reguilon quickly takes it. Now Scott McTominay onto Harry Maguire. Maguire drifts forward and plays it out to the Manchester United left. The space for Garnacho now as he comes forward down the left, crosses it in. Senesi clears it, but he plays it straight to Sergio Reguilon. Now Amrabat into the centre to Diogo Dalot. Now Scott McTominay onto Luke Shaw. A lack of movement by Manchester United in the final third. Shaw onto his centre-back partner Harry Maguire. Back to Luke Shaw. Now Anthony Martial goes down. Play continues meanwhile. Sergio Reguilon, and he gives the ball away this time, just when he had two Manchester United players either side. Antoine Semenyo. Bournemouth have it in the Manchester United half centrally. It's now with Marcus Tavernier, and the ball is eventually fired over by the Cherries midfielder, and it goes out for a goal kick. But advantage was played following that foul on Anthony Martial, and Reguilon give the ball away. 10 minutes to go before half time. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1. Played forward by Onana, recovered by the Cherries centrally with Lewis Cook. Now it's offloaded to Milos Kerkez, who does the sensible option and plays it back to his goalkeeper, Neto. Now Marco Senesi, played out by the right foot of Neto to Kirkev, who dwelled on it, and it's won back by Manchester United's Anthony. He picks out Martial, now given to Fernandez. Martial has it, 19 yards, who goes for goal, and it's a tame effort straight into the gloves of Neto. Now Neto plays it out to Marco Senesi, who puts it through the legs of Anthony. Kirkev now. It's with the Bournemouth left back. Played forward into the path of Dominic Solanke. Nice hold-up play by the England forwards. Free kick to Bournemouth, midway inside the Manchester United half centrally. A foul by Luke Shaw. Erik ten Hag instructs Rasmus Højlund, meanwhile, to warm up. Free kick to Bournemouth. Lewis Cook and Marcus Tavernier standing over it. Looks as though it will be Tavernier to take it. Instead, it's Lewis Cook who floats it into the Manchester United area, and the ball lands into the gloves of Andre Onana, who is quick to get on with things. He throws it out to Reguilon, who plays it forward over the halfway line to Garnacho. Now played back by the Argentinian. Fernandez helps it on to Diogo Dalot. Now Amrabat. Amrabat out to the Manchester United right to Anthony. Anthony on his left foot picks out Luke Shaw. Shaw now on to Fernandez, just short of the halfway line. Now Amrabat in the centre circle. It's played forward into the path of McTominay. Now played out to the left to Garnacho, who looks to cross it from the Manchester United left, but he gives it straight to a Bournemouth man, and the Cherries are awarded a free kick. A foul this time on Dominic Solanke. And Bournemouth could now breathe. So free kick to Bournemouth, which Neto will take. Headed down by Antoine Semenyo. Shaw has it and plays it back to Onana. Onana plays it long, and then it's headed down by Adam Smith. Now Bournemouth have it inside their half, all the way back now to Neto. He's got Martial closing him down, and the Brazilian kicks it long. Diogo Dalot this time back to his goalkeeper Onana. Played forward by Reguilon. Now McTominay. He gives the ball away this time. Bournemouth come forward. An opportunity now inside the area. It hits the post. Manchester United survive again, and it was Dominic Solanke who struck it. The ball was given away by McTominay, and Bournemouth broke down the right, and the ball was played into the path of Solanke inside the Manchester United area, and his right-footed shot hit the post. Now a free kick to Manchester United from just outside their area. Garnacho fouled and is in a heap on the turf. But that was a great opportunity for Bournemouth to double their lead. Garnacho, meanwhile, stays down. Holding his face, the Argentinian. Five minutes to go before half-time. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1. That goal from Dominic Solanke on 5 minutes, which separates the side so far. Four minutes to go before half-time. Both Rasmus Højlund and Marcus Rashford warming up meanwhile for Manchester United. Garnacho just receiving some treatment from the Manchester United medical staff following that coming together with Adam Smith. Didn't look really much in it between the Bournemouth defender and Manchester United forward. But Garnacho did take a whack to the face from the Argentinian. Meanwhile, Erik ten Hag deep in conversation with his coaching staff. Both Mitchell van der Gaag and Steve McLaren watch on from the Manchester United bench as the rain continues to pour down at Old Trafford. Play now resumes. Amrabat midway inside the Bournemouth half. Now on to Diogo Dalot. Picked up by Anthony. Flicked into the path of Dalot. Back to Anthony. Chipped forward by the Brazilian, but Lewis Cook clears his lines and looks to start a Bournemouth attack. Now Antoine Semenyo runs it out. Throw in two. Manchester United down their left inside the home side's half. To be taken by Reguilon. Now Fernandes. Floated forward by the Manchester United fullback Reguilon. Free kick on the halfway line. From the left to Manchester United, taken by Fernandes. Now Luke Shaw. Back to the Manchester United captain, Fernandes. Now fired out to the left and Martial heads it out of play. So a throw-in down the Bournemouth right to the away side. Andoni Iraola, the Bournemouth manager, looks on, arms crossed. Throw-in is taken, headed down by Luke Shaw. Now the ball is all the way back to Harry Maguire. Luke Shaw now, he plays it forward. A bit of a hit-and-hope ball by the England international. Picked up by Fernandes down the Manchester United left. He offloads it this time. Now Garnacho, who's back on the field following that injury. The ball is down the Manchester United right and the Manchester United left, I should say, and crossed in by Reguilon straight into the arms of Neto. Neto plays the ball long. 4 minutes of added time at the end of this first half at a very rainy Old Trafford. Fernandes plays the ball forward. But played all the way back by Bournemouth. And now Neto. He clears his lines. He gives the ball straight to Fernandes. A poor ball by the goalkeeper. Now Garnacho in the area. He runs into traffic. Bournemouth managed to win the ball and they opt to play it forward. Now Solanke, who plays it on to Semenyo. Semenyo inside the area. Back to Solanke. He was about to hit it. Good challenge by Harry Maguire. Last-ditch defending by the former Leicester City centre-back. Now Man United come forward with Martial. Martial has it, and then the ball is given straight back to Bournemouth. Marcus Tavernier running forward and battling with Amrabat. Amrabat wins it. Now Dalot plays it forward to Anthony down the Manchester United right. Anthony twists and turns and is got two Bournemouth players up against him. The former Ajax winger plays the ball back to Dalot. Now Luke Shaw centrally for the Red Devils. Garnacho now into Fernandes. Fernandes out to the Manchester United left, and then Martial looked to play it forward, and there's nobody there, and it runs through to Neto. So we have played 2 of the 4 minutes. That was signalled by the 4th official. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1, and that was a great opportunity for the Cherries, but great defending in the end by Harry Maguire. The ball is played forward and Manchester United win it. Now Martial offloads to Scott McTominay. It's with Garnacho down the Manchester United left midway inside the Bournemouth half. Chipped into the area and the ball runs through to Bournemouth goalkeeper Neto. Kicked long by the Bournemouth goalkeeper, looking to find the head of Solanke. Instead it's picked up by Zabani and goes out for a Bournemouth throw in. So a throw into the Cherries down their right, just short of the halfway line. Headed in and picked up by Fernandes, but again Bournemouth win it back. The ball is played back to Senesi, and he plays it out now to Kirketh down the Bournemouth left. Throw into Manchester United. Anthony plays it forward to Martial. Now Scott McTominay is attempted passes deflected. Now Bournemouth come forward. Dominic Solanke just outside the Manchester United area, and he was trying to pick out Antoine Semenyo, and that is the last action of the first half. So at half time at a rainy Old Trafford on Manchester, between Manchester United and Bournemouth, it is the away side that take. Bournemouth 1. Welcome back to the clash at Old Trafford between Manchester United and Bournemouth. And it is the away side that take a one-goal advantage into the second 45 minutes. That goal from Dominic Solanke on 5 minutes in the first half, which separates these two sides going in to the second half. It is also worth mentioning that should Manchester United turn the game on its head and secure all 3 points, they would go level on 30 alongside Manchester City, who are in action on Sunday away to Luton Town. So plenty of work will have been done at half-time by Erik ten Hag and his coaching staff as he looks to try and get his Red Devils back into this contest. No changes at the break, and both players ready for the second half. Manchester United kicking from right to left, with Bruno Fernandes standing over it from the kickoff. So we are underway once again at Old Trafford, and the ball is now back to Onana, who floats it long. Can Manchester United level things early in this second half? Now an opportunity for Diogo Dalot, crossed into the area, and it goes out for a goal kick, but Manchester United looking to get on the front foot. A shake of the head once again from Erik ten Hag. The ball is played forward by Marco Senesi, headed down by Antoine Semenyo. Now Dominic Solanke inside the area, cuts it back, and Manchester United clear their lines with Maguire. Now picked up by Anthony, played down the Manchester United left. Nice play by the home side. Now Garnacho uses his pace to evade Senesi, his fellow countryman, and this time gives the ball away, and it rolls out on the left side for a Bournemouth throw in. But it's a bright start to the second half from Man United. Throw in to Bournemouth inside their half now from the left. Now it's with Dalot. He plays it back to Luke Shaw. Shaw on to Reguilon. Reguilon back to the England international. All bodies back for Bournemouth. Now Reguilon inside the Manchester United half. He brings it forward on his left foot. Passes it back to Luke Shaw. Now Fernandes. He plays it out to the right to Harry Maguire, who has arguably been Manchester United's best player so far. The Red Devils come forward. Now Martial out to the left to Garnacho. Garnacho weaves his way inside the area, looks to pick out a shot, and his attempted effort takes a nick off a Bournemouth body and goes out for a Manchester United corner from the right. But that's positive play from the home side. Corner is quickly taken, cleared away by Justin Kluivert. Now picked up by Diogo Dalot. Amrabat offloads it centrally to Reguilon. Manchester United come on the attack down the left with Garnacho. Garnacho out to the left to Reguilon. Reguilon infield to Anthony. Now Garnacho back to the Brazilian. The ball is with Reguilon. Now Anthony back to Reguilon, who darts forward inside the area from the left. Cuts it back to Scott McTominay, blocked, and a shot is then fired in by Fernandes and goes out for a Manchester United corner. But this is a great start to the second half from Erik ten Hag's side. Corner to Manchester United from the right. 48 minutes gone. Bournemouth still leading by 1-0. Garnacho has it inside the area, cuts in on his right foot, and then his attempted effort is charged down. Now Amrabat onto Reguilon, comes forward all alone and then plays it out to the left to Garnacho. Garnacho has it, looks for a cross, and the last touch is off Zabani and goes out now for a third Manchester United corner from the left. But this is positive play from the home side. Reguilon to take. He puts his hand up in the air. The ball is whipped into the Bournemouth box. Punch cleared by Neto, but straight to Garnacho. Garnacho onto the Bournemouth goal. And now cleared away by Dominic Solanke. But it's picked up by Fernandez. He delivers it into the Bournemouth area, but there's nobody there, and it goes out for a Cherries goal kick. But no doubt the Old Trafford faithful will be a lot happier with what they've seen so far in this second half. Shot was fired in by Fernandez, but positive signs from the Red Devils early on in this second half as Ten Hag watches on from his technical area. The Bournemouth goal kick is taken, and it goes out for a Manchester United throw-in inside their half from the left. Reguilon to take it. He plays it forward, and then this time it goes out for a throw-in to Bournemouth just short of the halfway line from their right. Last touch off Anthony Martial. So Adam Smith to take it. The Bournemouth manager, Andoni Iraola, with his arms folded inside the Bournemouth technical area. As Antoine Semedo chests it down and wins it. He plays it back inside his half, and then the ball runs all the way through to Neto. Now the Brazilian plays the ball out, but it's given away and straight to Anthony. It's with the Brazilian down the Manchester United right. He cuts inside and then offloads it to Fernandez. Now it's with Garnacho on the left. Crossed in, headed down by Maguire, and somehow Bournemouth managed to clear their lines. Now Bournemouth come forward down their right. The ball is played into the path of Tavernier, and it goes out for a throw into Bournemouth inside the Manchester United half from the right. Put out by Shaw this time. But again, Bournemouth managed to weather this Manchester United storm in the second half. 51 minutes played. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1. Now Semenyo. He plays it on to Justin Kluivert. Bournemouth have it on the left of the Man United area. Both Diogo Dalot and Kirkhead battling for it. Dalot wins the duel. Now Manchester United have it. McTominay back to Dalot. Dalot back now to Harry Maguire. Maguire plays it back to Onana. Onana quickly out to Luke Shaw down the Manchester United left. He's got space to bring it forward, Shaw, and then picks out Reguilon. Now Shaw in field, this time to Amrabat, who dons the short sleeves and gloves, the Morocco international. Shaw now on the Manchester United left. Plays it forward to Fernandez. Now back to Harry Maguire, who drifts forward with it and lays it off to Amrabat centrally inside the centre circle. Luke Shaw now. Back to Fernandez. He fires it out down to the Manchester United right, but it's easily cut out by Bournemouth, who come forward with Justin Kluivert. Played back now to Marco Senesi, the Argentinian centre-back inside the Bournemouth half. Out to the right to Adam Smith. Plays it forward to Antoine Semenyo, who goes down under a challenge. Nothing given. Now Fernandez offloads to Martial. Martial down the Manchester United left. Garnacho looks to pick out a cross, and it's good defending at the back by Adam Smith. Throw into Manchester United to be taken by Garnacho. Midway inside the Bournemouth half, down the Manchester United left. Throw-in is taken. Now Amrabat. Amrabat centrally to Scott McTominay. Now out to Dalot. Dalot plays it to Anthony down the Manchester United right. Back to McTominay. All bodies back in the middle for Bournemouth. McTominay out to the right. Now Amrabat, and he plays it off. Tavernier, and it cannons back off him and goes out for a Bournemouth throw in. Ten Hag continues to watch on from the sidelines. Manchester United about to make a change. Rasmus Højlund, the man who will soon enter. McTominay. Now Fernandez. He plays it out to the right to Anthony. Anthony to Fernandez. Fernandez looks to fire it into the area, and it comes off Zabani and goes out for a Manchester United corner from the right. But this is a lot better from the home side. Corner to Manchester United to be taken by Fernandez. The change can now happen. Anthony Martial leaves the field in place of the Danish forward Rasmus Højlund. Still no sign of Marcus Rashford yet. Højlund enters the fray. He's got Lewis Cook up against him. Short corner by Manchester United. Crossed in by Anthony. Not away. Now Garnacho picks it up left side of the area. This time Christie wins it back, but it's picked up by Luke Shaw. Amrabat now around 30 yards out from the area. He offloads it to the left to Garnacho. Crossed in and then put behind for another Manchester United corner. So the home side starting to ramp up the pressure. Reguilon to take the corner from the left. The ball is whipped in, the headed down, and it's still not away. Anthony picks it up from the right side of the Bournemouth area. Now he offloads it to Fernandez. Anthony again, looking to pick out a cross, float it into the mix, and it avoids everybody and goes out for a Bournemouth goal kick. But the Cherries continuing to stay resolute. So goal kick to the home side. And now it looks as though they're about to make a change. Antoine Semenyo to leave the field. And he comes off for Philip Billing as the rain continues to pour down at a very cold Old Trafford. Now Bournemouth clear their lines with Semenyo. Philip Billing straight into the action. He picks the ball up inside the Manchester United half down the Bournemouth right. Gives it away straight to Amrabat. Now Garnacho plays the ball back to Harry Maguire. Maguire brings it forward. Now Amrabat plays it on to Garnacho, brings it centrally and then offloads it to Anthony down the Manchester United right. He gives the ball away this time. Now picked up by Brighton in the middle. Ryan Christie over the halfway line. Plays it to Adam Smith on the Bournemouth right. Now it's all the way back to Zabani. Semenyo. Now Senesi. Bournemouth have it inside their half. Chip forward out to the left, and there's space now for Milos Kirkev to run into. Just short of the Manchester United 18-yard box. Ball is crossed in looking for Solanke. Now Christie. Ball looks to be fired in from the left. Billing has it. It's crossed in and it's not far away. Manchester United players appeal for an offside, and they have got the decision in the end, but it was certainly a tight call, and the ball was fizzed across by Philip Billing from the left, and Manchester United survive. Now Rasmus Højlund battling up with Senesi, and he's what is side a free kick, and it was actually Zabani who took the Denmark international down and has picked up a yellow card. So free kick to Manchester United, 30 minutes to go, and it's Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1. The Red Devils, as previously mentioned, would go level on points with Manchester City with a victory. So free kick to Manchester United inside the Bournemouth half from around 40 yards out from the left. Chipped in. Ball is inside the Bournemouth area. Zabani heads it away, but straight to Maguire. Now crossed in from the right by Anthony, and a header is on goal by Rasmus Højlund, or Scott McTominay, I should say, and straight into the arms of Neto. The Bournemouth goalkeeper plays it long. Headed down by Maguire. Now picked up in the centre by Tavernier, and there's an offside. The flag is up on the far side, and Rasmus Højlund didn't know that, but play has stopped, and it will be a free kick to Bournemouth. Højlund coming from an offside position. So free kick to Bournemouth. Played forward, headed away by Reguilon. Now picked up by Lewis Cook and helped on by Ryan Christie. The ball is chipped forward into the path of Tavernier. Picked up now by Philip Billing. Bournemouth have it down their right with Adam Smith inside the Manchester United half. Now played infield. Can Manchester United find an equaliser, or can Bournemouth extend their lead? Throw in to the away side. Just over the halfway line to the Cherries, to be taken by Adam Smith. Smith opts for the long throw, headed on by Justin Kluivert. Now Philip Billing battling with it, and he runs it out of play. Throw into Manchester United. Now Maguire has it inside the Manchester United half. He brings it forward over the halfway line. Looks to pick out Fernandez, who got the ball caught up in his feet. Now Bournemouth are happy to clear it away. Throw into Manchester United just short of the halfway line. Reguilon to Shaw. Now Amrabat. Back to his goalkeeper Onana. Now Amrabat again. He offloads it to Shaw down the Manchester United left. Now Anthony. He plays it out to the right to Harry Maguire. Maguire plays it forward, and now it's back to Anthony. Manchester United looking for a way out, but again, Bournemouth standing firm. Now Garnacho twists, turns and evades Marcus Tavernier. He brings the ball forward down the Manchester United left, then plays it centrally to Scott McTominay, who gives it away. Now Bruno Fernandes can come again. Højlund holds it up, offloads it. Now Højlund inside the area, did it strike an arm? The ball's not clear, a chance for Anthony, his efforts blocked from the right side of the area. Now picked up by Tavernier. Lewis Cook inside the Manchester United half. Game starting to open up. Justin Kluivert, now Christie centrally. He plays it out down the Bournemouth right, back to Kluivert. Now Billing. Adam Smith plays it back to Zabani. Now Senesi. Bournemouth have it in the centre circle. Now Christie. He plays it out to the right to Justin Kluivert. Kluivert runs into the area and tries to pick out Solanke, but it's played across by Billing and over the head of Marcus Tavernier in the end, and it goes out for a Manchester United goal kick. The weather is worsening at Old Trafford. It's making it very difficult for both sets of players. Now Manchester United have it with Garnacho inside their half. Ball is given away. Now Justin Kluivert down the Bournemouth right. He's got Philip Billing outside him. He picks out the Denmark international Billing. Played back by the Bournemouth number 29. Then floated forward by Lewis Cook, but he gives the ball straight to Amrabat. Now an opportunity for Reguilon, who gives it straight back to the Morocco international. Now fired out to the Manchester United right. Anthony has it midway inside the half. He offloads it to Dalot in the area. He goes for goal, and it's side netting. Frustration starting to creep in for the home side, but Bournemouth manage to survive. Rainy Old Trafford on Manchester, between Manchester United and Bournemouth. It certainly is a lot better from Erik ten Hag's troops. The rain is teeming down at Old Trafford. Goal kick to Bournemouth. Neto fires it long, taking no chances from the short goal kick. Free kick now to Manchester United. A foul by Justin Kluivert down the Bournemouth right on Sergio Reguilon. Quickly taken. Luke Shaw. Now he chips it forward and he gives the ball away this time, Shaw. Now Bournemouth come forward. Dominic Solanke centrally. Plays it out to the Bournemouth left. The space here. Ball is chipped into the box, and it's 2-0 to Bournemouth. Philip Billing, the man who's got it. The ball was chipped into the area from the left, and it found the head of Philip Billing, and he makes it 2-0 at Old Trafford. Bournemouth 2 goals to the good. A bullet header from Bournemouth's Billing into the back of the Manchester United goal. No chance for Andre Onana, and the Cherries have doubled their lead at Old Trafford. Bournemouth, Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 2. The ball was played into the path of Tavernier, and his cross from the left side of the Manchester United area found the head of Philip Billing, and he planted it beyond Onana into the right side of the Manchester United goal. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 2. Surely now Erik ten Hag has to bring on Marcus Rashford. Ten Hag has now gone back to his area, and the Dutchman dons a glum figure as he watches on in the teeming down rain at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2 goals down at home to Bournemouth, as Scott McTominay battles to win the ball back. Højlund does well, he brings the ball forward. Fernandes now centrally, he gives the ball away. The Portuguese international wins it back. He has it outside the area. Now it's with Garnacho to the left inside the Bournemouth area. He looks to pick out a cross, and he did, and it's put out of play in the end by McTominay and out for a Bournemouth goal kick. So 20 minutes left to play at Old Trafford. Manchester United trail Bournemouth by 2 goals to 0. If the home side are to rescue this, you would think they need a goal in the next 10 minutes. Within the next 10 minutes, Bournemouth have it with Solanke. Now they're midway inside the Manchester United half down their left. And a free kick has been awarded to the Cherries midway inside the Manchester United half. Free kick for a foul on Marcus Tavernier by Diogo Dalot. Now we're going to see another change for Bournemouth. Luis Sinisterra, the Colombian winger, is making his entrance. So off goes Justin Kluivert. Less than 20 minutes to go at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 2. Free kick to Bournemouth, around 25 yards out from the left of the Manchester United 18-yard box. Both Lewis Cook and Marcus Tavernier standing over it. Ball is whipped in, and it's cleared out for a corner by Diogo Dalot. So a corner to Bournemouth from the right. It was a deep ball in, and Dalot was there to prevent it from going goal bound. So a corner, the third corner of the match to the third Bournemouth corner of the match, which will be taken by Marcus Tavernier from the right, just in front of those Bournemouth supporters housed in the corner. Tavernier takes into the area and headed away once again by Manchester United, and this time Sergio Reguilon. Another opportunity for Tavernier to deliver. Wet and windy at Old Trafford. The ball is delivered in once again. Evades everybody, and it's 3-0. Another goal for Bournemouth. Fantastic header in the end by Marco Senesi, the man who's got it. Fantastic ball in from the right at the corner by Marcus Tavernier, which found the head of the Argentinian centre-back. No chance for Andre Onana, and Bournemouth have a third. It's Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. The ball was whipped in from the corner by Tavernier, and Senesi was there unmarked, and he planted his header into the left-hand corner of the Manchester United goal. No chance for Onana, and Bournemouth have a 3-goal lead. Dreamland at Old Trafford for Bournemouth. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Quarter of an hour to play. Bournemouth tails are certainly up after that. Now Sinistero, he gives the ball away. The ball is floated forward into the path of Garnacho. Now Sinistero plays it all the way back to Zabani, and Neto clears his lines. Headed down and picked up by Diogo Dalot inside the Bournemouth half. Now Manchester United have it. Floated in, and Neto gathers inside his area as the ball was whipped in down the Manchester United right. As the Manchester United fans watch on, arms folded. Quarter of an hour to go. Some have already seen enough. Many heading for the exit as Bournemouth have it inside the Manchester United half. Now Amrabat. The ball is off Luis Sinistero and goes out for a Manchester United throw-in from the left. Now Reguilon takes. Thrown into the path of Rasmus Højlund. Back to Højlund on the edge of the area. He runs into traffic, but it's come to McTominay, who hits it. Now Anthony. Played forward by Dalot. Now Anthony out to the right. An opportunity for McTominay. Darts forward, and Bournemouth clear their lines, and it goes out on the right-hand side for a Manchester United throw-in, just short of the corner flag inside the Bournemouth half. Now Anthony, Harry Maguire. Luke Shaw to Reguilon, who gives it infield to Amrabat. Amrabat has got Philip Billing chasing him down. Now Luke Shaw. He plays it to Garnacho. Back to the Morocco international, that is Sofiane Amrabat. Shaw now down the Manchester United left. Now Amrabat again. .77 minutes gone. And if you are just joining, it's Manchester United 3, Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Now Garnacho down the Manchester United left. Garnacho looked to go for goal. His attempted effort is blocked. Now Shaw onto Harry Maguire. He plays it out to the right to Diogo Dalot. Now back to Harry Maguire. Luke Shaw has it centrally. Now Sergio Reguilon plays it to Garnacho, who looked to pick out Reguilon, and he gives the ball away. Now Bournemouth have it in the corner and fire it downfield. Picked up by Diogo Dalot inside the Bournemouth half. He plays it forward, and then it's a really poor ball by the Portugal international. It goes out for a throw into Bournemouth right by the corner flag from the right. So 2 more changes for Manchester United. Luke Shaw will leave the field in place of Johnny Evans, and Anthony also comes off for Facundo Pellistri, the young Uruguayan international. Marcus Rashford also comes on for Garnacho. 12 minutes to go. Manchester United trailing Bournemouth by 3-0. Throw into the Cherries. Adam Smith takes it from the right, headed down by Reguilon. Reguilon with the throw in. Now he plays it down to Johnny Evans. Amrabat centrally inside the Manchester United half. Now Johnny Evans over the halfway line, plays it to Fernandes. Now McTominay out to the right. First touch for Facundo Pellistri. Now McTominay on to Evans. He plays it out to the left to Marcus Rashford. First touch for Rashford. He gives the ball away. Now Bournemouth look to bring it out, and no foul. Pellistri has it, offloads it to Reguilon, and out comes Neto to claim just when the ball looked to have found the head of Marcus Rashford. So 10 minutes to go at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Neto with the goal kick. He kicks it long. Now Manchester United have it with Maguire inside their half. He plays it out to the right. Now Diogo Dalot. Pellistri. Back to Dalot. Time running out for Manchester United. All bodies back for Bournemouth. Harry Maguire onto Johnny Evans. He plays it out to the left, and that picks out Sergio Reguilon. Back to Evans. Now Harry Maguire. Picked up by Rasmus Højlund. Now Rashford. He plays it infield. And now it's all the way back to Harry Maguire. Johnny Evans has it inside the Manchester United half. Now Reguilon. He plays it forward, and it's played downfield, but the ball had already gone out of play. So it will be a throw-in to Manchester United just over the Bournemouth halfway. Throw-in is quickly taken from the left. Rasmus Højlund has it. Now Sergio Reguilon. Johnny Evans. He plays it forward and gives the ball away this time. Now Bournemouth look to come forward on the counter-attack. They have it down the right, and Marcus Rashford is fouled by Zabani. Free kick to Manchester United. 8 minutes to go. Now Reguilon. Played forwards. Free kick though to Bournemouth. Free kick to Bournemouth, which will be taken by Neto, and Fernandes has picked up a yellow card. clearly frustrated the Portugal international. 83 minutes gone. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Headed down by Johnny Evans, picked up by Rasmus Højlund and headed out of play for a Bournemouth throw-in just short of the halfway line down the Bournemouth right. Throw-in is taken. Now Reguilón goes down, nothing given. Bournemouth going in search of a fourth goal. Ball is headed down. Now Billing picks it up. He's done well, Billing. On the right side of the Manchester United area, the ball was played across into the path of Dominic Solanke, and out comes Andre Onana to gather. Now Manchester United play it forward. Marcus Rashford inside the Bournemouth area from the left, and he's crowded out this time. No penalty. Jeers from the home faithful. Bournemouth have it down their right. Played forward by Adam Smith. Now Philip Billing. Headed down by Scott McTominay. Now Palestri. Manchester United come forward. Palestri has it on the right side of the Bournemouth area. Now it's inside with Diogo Dalot, and it takes a nick on the way and goes out for a Manchester United corner from the right. 5 minutes to go at a wet and windy Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Now an opportunity from the corner, which will be taken from the right hand side by Diogo Dalot. All bodies back in there for Bournemouth. Corner is taken and it flashes wide, but the last touch was off a Bournemouth body, so it will be another corner to Manchester United. Again to be taken by Diogo Dalot. Ball is whipped in and out comes Neto. It's too close to the Bournemouth goalkeeper, who keeps the ball in his clutches, the Cherry skipper. Fans starting and continuing to head for the Manchester United exits. Plenty of empty seats now around Old Trafford with 4 minutes left to play, as the goal kick is played forward by Neto. Now Sergio Reguilón, he plays it forward and gives the ball away. Lewis Cook, now an opportunity for Solanke inside the area, and cleared away by Andre Onana. And Amrabat brings it forward inside the Manchester United half. He offloads it to Scott McTominay. Now Facundo Palestri, the Uruguayan. The ball goes out on the far side for a Bournemouth throw-in down their left. Plenty of empty Old Trafford, as Bournemouth look to hold on to what will be a famous victory for Andoni Iraola's side. They're about to make more changes. Off comes Marcus Tavernier, who's put a good shift in today, the Bournemouth midfielder, and he comes off now, and on comes Bournemouth. Off comes Lewis Cook and Tavernier, and those players are replaced by Joe Rothwell and Ouattara. Now Rothwell previously plied his trade in the Manchester United youth ranks. So throw in to Bournemouth from their left, quickly taken. Now headed on by Dominic Solanke. 3 minutes of normal time left to play at Old Trafford. The Red Devils trailing Bournemouth by 3-0. Now Harry Maguire plays it forward over the halfway line. Sofiane Amrabat has it. Onana picks it up and he plays it out to the left to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes looks up and then decides to play the ball back to Johnny Evans. Evans now to Harry Maguire. Maguire onto Diogo Dalot, and now back to Johnny Evans. All the way back this time into his 18-yard box to pick out 27-year-old Onana, the Manchester United goalkeeper who kicks long. Fernandes flicks it on. Bournemouth are happy to just see it out of play on their right-hand side. Adam Smith plays it out. Manchester United quickly take the throw in. Bournemouth have it though, and it goes back to Amrabat. Now played forward into the area, and it drifts out of play for a Bournemouth goal kick. Shake of the head by Bruno Fernandes. Iriola goes and takes a seat, the Bournemouth manager, inside his technical area. Dominic Solanke on 5 minutes gave Bournemouth lift-off, and the second goal was fired home by Philip Billing, which made it 2-0 to Bournemouth, before Marco Senesi from a Marcus Tavernier corner made it 3-0. Free kick to Bournemouth now from their right inside the Cherries half. Frustrations growing around the stadium as Old Trafford continues to empty. We're about to hear how many additional minutes will be played between Manchester United and Bournemouth on match day 16 of the Premier League season. There will be 5 additional minutes. Ten Hag watches on from the sidelines. A stern look on the Dutchman's face as Bournemouth take the free kick. It's played down the Bournemouth right and straight out of play for a Manchester United goal kick. Onana quickly takes it, plays it out short to Johnny Evans. Now back to Onana inside his 18-yard box. He plays it out this time to the right to Maguire, who immediately plays it back to the Cameroon international. This time it's played long by Onana. The ball is inside the Bournemouth half with the Cherries. And now all the way back to Neto, who clears his lines just when he had Facundo Pellistri breathing down on it. Headed down by Bournemouth, and it's picked up by Amrabat inside the Manchester United half, who's got Christie on his toes. Bournemouth do manage to win the ball back, and there's an opportunity now. Can they make it 4? It's 4-0 to Bournemouth. The Cherries continuing to run riot at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 4. The ball broke to Bournemouth midway inside the half, and it's nothing more than what they deserve. And to think about it, Manchester United's next game is away to Liverpool, and last season they lost 7-0. But right here, it's Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 4. The ball was given away by Harry Maguire, and it broke to Ouattara, who found the back of the Manchester United net. Amrabat got back on the line but couldn't prevent it from finding the back of the net, and it's Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 4. Yes, Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 4. Astonishing. We've played 2 minutes of the 4 that was added on. Now VAR are just checking this goal to see if it will stand. A possible handball from Ouattara, and it does look as though it did hit the right arm from the Bournemouth forward, but it remains to be seen whether this goal will stand. So no goal. The goal has been ruled out for a handball, but the score still remains Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Less than a minute to go at Old Trafford. Maguire floats the ball forward into the path of Pellistri, headed down, and now Rasmus Højlund holds it up. He gives the ball away this time. Now Sofyan Amrabat floats it out to the left. Marcus Rashford picks it up. He offloads it to Johnny Evans. Now Fernandes inside the area, headed down by Pellistri, and it's gathered by Neto. One minute to go at Old Trafford. Neto has it and takes the goal kick. Headed down by Harry Maguire. Now Philip Billing battles with Sofyan Amrabat, headed back by Amrabat to Johnny Evans, and then up in the air again by the Morocco international. Bournemouth have it inside their half now with Senesi. Now Zabani. He plays it into the path of Adam Smith. Cleared downfield, and now there's an opportunity for Luis Sinisterra. Ball goes out for a throw-in to Bournemouth inside the Manchester United half from the right. Referee about to blow his whistle. Adam Smith with the throw-in. Back to Smith. Referee checks his watch. Throw-in to Bournemouth, and Smith takes. Still, the final whistle awaits at Old Trafford. Now an opportunity for Bournemouth inside the area. Sinisterra into the path of Solanke. A chance now for Ryan Christie. The ball goes out to the Bournemouth left. It's back to Christie on the edge of the area. Bournemouth still have it. Christie out to the left. Now played back. Play still continues at Old Trafford. Now it's given away. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward into the path of Rasmus Højlund. Højlund down the Manchester United right, and this time his flick doesn't work out, and Bournemouth have it down their left. And a throw in to Bournemouth, and the referee draws a close to the end of the game, and Manchester United have been beaten by Bournemouth 3-0. Ten Hag stands on from his technical area and watches on with a stern look on his face as the rain continues to teem down at Old Trafford. It's finished at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3.